Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's blog. This blog comes to you from a really super excited place actually. Like so excited that I'm even going to read some of my book to you today and be a storyteller. So I've been through an incredible journey over the last 6 months, I would say, maybe longer, maybe about 8 months. And I've been sharing all of this with you on these video blogs and my blogs. If for any of you that have followed me from the beginning, you would see that I was full of lots of fear. And I was really struggling to cope as a mum. You know, I've been very honest with the fact that I struggled with sort of depression, but not true depression brought on by my situation and anxiety. And I've also been very honest to the fact that I was diagnosed with ADHD and PMDD at the beginning of this year, which is premenstrual dysphoric disorder. And then I shared about my feelings on spirituality and linking those to ADHD and PMDD. And really, all of it has been taking me to this point where I stand before you today. So I wanted to read this to you. This is my book, Saving Sarah, which I wrote probably 2 years ago now, and it was published at the beginning of this year. And I wanted to read the ending to you because I feel this really is where the story or the journey is going to start for so many mums. So this was written, as I say, 2 years ago. Today, Sarah, who I've now come out of being honest because I'm not full of fear, I've got rid of the fear. So Saren is really, really happy. She is loved, she feels safe, she feels secure, and now ADHD is only a positive thing in our family. She doesn't have oppositional defiance disorder anymore, and she no longer suffers from anxiety and low self-esteem. However, this doesn't mean that as a family we will be happily sailing off into the sunset. Our journey is ever-changing and constantly moving as Saren is Saren, and her personality means that change affects her behaviour. Life is one big constant change, and this ride won't be for the faint-hearted, but it's our ride, our family, and our journey. And we have finally learnt to live, love and laugh with it all. Saren is doing better with her reading and writing, is playing the piano and has been selected to play the violin in the orchestra at school. She is a talented gymnast and a great little artist, and we only have ADHD to thank for that. A year ago, while she was on medication and seeing experts, this could only have been a dream, but now it is a reality. If someone had told me that all this incredible stuff would have happened to Saren, I would never have believed them. As a family, we were lost in the abyss. However, together with Saren leading the way, we followed the light and we found home. That makes me so emotional. Albert Einstein, Walt Disney, Michael Phelps, Richard Branson, Michael Jordan, Jim Carrey, Justin Timberlake, and Justin Bieber all have one thing in common. They all have ADHD. All over the world, it is seen as an illness, a disease, or a disorder. But can it be so terrible if some of the most talented and influential people on the planet have it? And how have they managed to survive and become the elite if they all had this curse? Do we want our future generations growing up feeling that they are flawed, that their brains don't work correctly, and that they need medication to function? What message is this giving? And where would we all be now if Einstein was medicated as a child? Would the world look differently now? And if Richard Branson had been labelled and told that he was different, that his brain didn't work correctly and that he needed fixing, would the Virgin Global brand even exist? Instead of thinking outside the box, we need to get rid of the box. We need to throw the box away. In fact, we need to burn the goddamn box. We need to come together as one, get rid of the stigma, and start a positive ADHD movement. We need to support each other as parents and hold no judgments. We need to stand tall and realise that our children are not broken and they are not sick. We could be holding the key to future creators, artists, musicians, entrepreneurs, and world leaders, because it's documented that Winston Churchill had ADHD. We need to make our children brilliant again, because with love, respect, and understanding, they could be the most amazing, awesome human beings. And I believe that it's our unique, high energy, creative, risk-taking, fearless ADHD kids who can change the world. Let's be the ones who help them do it. I wrote that 2 years ago. I wrote this at a point where we had just walked away from all of the experts. We had stopped all of the medication and we started a different path for Seren. It meant that we needed to change his school. We needed to change so many things that all are discussed in this book to get into a place where we could do the very best work that we needed to do with Seren. So as I say to parents all the time, I'm not against medication if it's working. I have friends that have children with ADHD, they medicate, and for them, that has been the perfect path for them. Their children are thriving and they are doing great. And for us, Path A was not working. We've spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. We didn't have Medicare or anything at the time. We spent thousands of dollars seeing experts that made me believe that not only my child was sick, but I was also sick myself. Experts who made me believe that I have ADHD and therefore I must take medication. But even though I said, but I'm doing great, no, but you have ADHD, you have to have medication. And that's the world that we're in. And my passion from the very core of my heart and my soul is to help the mums and the dads and the grandparents and anybody else that is out there that right now is struggling and they don't know what to do, and that path with the experts and the medication isn't working for them. If that is you, I really would love that you connect with me so I can show you exactly what I have done for my daughter and for myself to be able to live an abundant, happy life without medication, because surely that's what we all want, right? Surely that's what we want. And we need to be given that information, guys, and it's very, 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 very hard to find that information. So one of the things that worked for us and works for us today, we've been using essential oils for the last 3 years. This is one of the tools that I use to help me and to help Seren manage ADHD. I used it in my 3 labours, and my 2 labours which I had at home, the only thing that I had was clary sage. I was sniffing like, I can't say, I was sniffing on this tissue, on this clary sage, every single contraction that I had. I used essential oils all throughout my labour. So I know how powerful they are because I've had a birth where you have all the drugs, and then I took a different path, which was water, hypnosis, meditation and essential oils. So I know that this stuff works. But I have been too scared to come out and say, hey guys, this is amazing and you can come on this journey with me and I can help you and share these oils with you, because I kept feeling that somebody was going to judge me. And I've come out of that now and it's like, holy cow, I don't care anymore. I just want to help people. So I'm going to start doing sister circles here in Perth. I've been saying that for a while, but I had to get myself to a place where I was ready so I could give all the information that these beautiful mums needed. So I'm going to start sister circles in Perth. I'm going to start sharing oils in my sister circles, and I'm also going to start doing them online and webinars and really teaching and educating people how to use essential oils and the benefits that not only your children have, but you can have as well. I'm going to start giving you as well and incorporating meditation, because that is one of the most amazing things that has helped me to manage my race car brain, to give myself those pit stops, which is for me essential oils, meditation, prayer, crystals, you name it. But I'm going to start this journey because the world needs it. The world needs it. These mothers need it. These children need it. And I'm not going to be living through a lens of fear anymore, guys. I'm living through a lens of love. So there we are. There you have it. So what I'm going to do, I've written, I think 2 blogs about essential oils. I'm going to put them on this video blog so you can refer back to them. And then also I'm going to give you a link where you can contact me personally if you want to discuss the oils. If you're here in Perth, then you can come to one of my sister circles and we can do it all there and do some beautiful sharing and meditation while we're there. And if you don't live in Perth, then we can do it online during a webinar. So I hope this message helps you. If it doesn't help you and it might help someone else, please share it with them, because We need to do something. We need to help these mamas because there's so many suffering. I was one of them. I know what it's like. I love you so much and I send you so much love and light in this message. I just hope that this comes across to you. Have an awesome day, have an awesome Monday and an awesome week.